Hey, Sagittarius. I know you're not used to staying in one place not for long. Your spirit is built for movement, for seeking, for chasing the next horizon. You are the traveler, the wanderer, the one who doesn't just dream of new worlds, you go out and find them. And for most of your life, that freedom has felt like air, like truth, like the only way to survive. But what if just for a moment you stopped running? Not because you've failed, not because you've lost your fire, but because your soul is asking for something deeper than motion, something quieter, something that doesn't require a suitcase or a new map or another escape plan. What if this was the season to stay? I know that word feels heavy. Stay. It sounds like stillness, like roots, like the kind of pause that makes your heart nervous. Because staying has never been easy for you. It feels like a risk, a commitment, a limitation. And you were born to be boundless. But here's what no one tells you: even fire needs a place to burn. Even wind needs a home to return to. Even you, Sagittarius, need somewhere you can stop pretending you're not tired. You don't always show it, but I see the weariness in your eyes, the kind that doesn't come from travel or work or sleepless nights. It's a deeper kind of fatigue, a soul deep ache from always chasing, always reaching, always convincing yourself that the next place, the next person, the next idea will finally be it. But what if it's not out there? What if what you're seeking has been trying to meet you here, in the silence between breaths, in the pause between movements, in the stillness you've spent your whole life trying to outrun? I know stillness scares you. It feels like stagnation, like being stuck. But stillness is not the absence of life. It's the presence of something sacred. Stillness is where truth speaks. And Sagittarius, I think your truth has been whispering to you for a while now, softly, quietly, waiting for you to listen. It's been saying, I'm tired of performing happiness. I'm tired of pretending I'm not lonely. I'm tired of always being the one who leaves first just so I don't have to be left. Does that resonate? Because I know how deeply you love. I know how fiercely you give your heart, even when you tell yourself you're just passing through. You pretend you're untouchable, detached, unaffected. But underneath that independence is someone who longs to be known, not just admired for your spirit, but understood for your complexity. You want to be seen, not just when you're lit up by the thrill of something new, but when you're quiet, unsure, in need of a soft place to land. And you deserve that. You deserve to be held not just in moments of brilliance, but in the in-between. You deserve a kind of love that doesn't require you to earn it with excitement or novelty. You deserve to belong even if you stay. You see, Sagittarius, your freedom is not threatened by roots. It is deepened by them. Because when you allow yourself to stay, whether in a moment, a relationship, a truth, you learn something powerful. That presence is its own kind of wild. That intimacy is its own adventure. That letting someone see you, really see you, is braver than any journey you've taken. And I know you're brave. You've faced more unknowns than most people dream of. You've walked into situations with nothing but hope and instinct. You've started over and over and over again. Each time you've said, I'll figure it out, and somehow you always have. But now it's time to figure you out. Not the next goal, not the next destination, but the version of you that exists beneath the momentum. Who are you when you're not in motion? Who are you when the fire dims and the night feels too long and the silence gets loud? Who are you when there's nothing left to distract you from yourself? Those questions aren't here to trap you. They're here to invite you. Invite you to remember that home isn't just a place, it's a feeling, a presence, a truth. And maybe, just maybe, you've been circling that truth for years, hovering close, but never quite letting yourself touch it. Because staying means facing what you've avoided. It means seeing yourself in the mirror and asking, what if I'm enough right here without the chase? And Sagittarius, you are. You are enough. Not when you arrive somewhere, not when you've figured it all out, not when you've conquered the next dream, but now, here, in this very breath. You are not a project. You are not a quest. You are not someone who has to constantly prove their aliveness through movement. You are allowed to be still. You are allowed to stay. Even if you don't know how long, even if it feels scary, even if the restlessness whispers that you're missing out, you're not, because what you've been missing has never been out there. It's always been here, in the part of you that aches when everyone else thinks you're thriving, in the part of you that cries after you leave, because you wonder if maybe, just maybe, you should have stayed. In the part of you that hopes someone someday will say, you don't have to go. You're safe here. So let me say it now. You're safe here. You don't have to go. You don't have to charm your way through another conversation just to be liked. You don't have to run just because vulnerability feels unfamiliar. You don't have to keep searching for a version of yourself that's already whole. You can stay. You can rest. You can let the fire burn low and gentle. You can breathe without rushing. You can be without becoming. That doesn't mean you've lost your edge. It means you've found your center. Because here's the truth, Sagittarius. The world will always be wide. There will always be more to see, more to do, more to explore. But you are the wildest thing you'll ever discover. And when you stop running long enough to look inside, you'll realize you are the adventure, your depth, your passion, your questions, your hope. Your capacity to believe again after disappointment. Your ability to laugh even when your heart is heavy. Your tenderness beneath the armor. Your loyalty even when you pretend you don't care. You are a universe. And staying doesn't make you smaller. It gives you the space to explore that universe in full. So take your shoes off. Put down the map. Let your body exhale all the places it's been holding tension. Let your heart feel how much it has longed for this stillness, this softness, this surrender. And let this be your reminder. You don't have to keep moving to prove your freedom. Sometimes the bravest thing a free spirit can do is stay, even just for a while. So tonight, as you lay down, let go of the guilt, the pressure, the fear of missing something. Nothing is more important than this moment, than your peace, than the quiet reunion with yourself. Whisper it out loud if it helps. I'm allowed to stay. I'm allowed to rest. I'm allowed to be loved without going anywhere at all. Let that be your lullaby. Let that be your truth. And if tomorrow you feel the wind again, if your feet start itching and your heart starts calling for the road, I won't stop you, because I know that freedom lives in your bones. But I also know this. When you stay even for just a little while, the world doesn't stop being wide. It just becomes more beautiful because now you're in it fully, present, rooted, whole, and that's a freedom the world can't give or take. That's a freedom that lives within you. So stay, Sagittarius, just for a little while longer. The road will wait, but your soul, she's asking you to be here, to come home, not to a place, not to a person, but to yourself. You've wandered long enough. Now, let yourself belong.